Hey Moon Magic family, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today, and welcome to anyone who's new here. So in today's readings we are asking about a change that you don't see coming and in the near future. So we are going to draw 3 cards, and this is our question. A change that you didn't see coming, you don't see it coming. It's going to be a surprise, and it's happening in the near future. So 3 cards please. I'm seeing 1, I'm seeing 2, and also this one just here as well. So we're going to draw 3 cards and also a rune as well for each of the readings, if that is something that you also would like to have. So we have the Cayman and Poppy. This is reading 1. Let me show you that card. Okay, I'm reading 1. We have reading 2, the Skunk and Magnolia. And reading 3, we have the Raccoon and Sycamore. Okay, let's draw some runes as well. Let me see if I can focus that in a little bit more for you as well. Just give you a little clearer. Yeah, I think that gives you a much clearer picture of them as well. Okay, let's draw 3 runes. Ooh, we have an extra one for reading 3. Let's go there. Right, okay, so we have the rune of Isa, ice. This is for reading 1. For reading 2, we have Suelo. This is the rune of wholeness. Oops. Let me move that there for you. And for reading 3, we have Manas, this is the rune of the self, and Berkana, the rune of growth. Okay, so beautiful souls. I'm going to leave it just there. Sometimes I draw charms as well, but I'm just going to leave it with the runes today. I will leave the video running just a few moments longer for anyone that needs a little bit of extra time, and you can always pause it if you want even longer. I always suggest that you really just trust your intuition, home in on whichever card and rune is speaking to you, and if more than one is really resonating with you, it's probably worth listening to more than one reading. Beautiful souls, I will put the timestamps in the description box and the pinned comment as well, so that phone users can access that really easily, and you can just zap through to whichever reading or readings is really speaking to you. Tons and tons of love. Hey Pile 1, thank you so much for being here. I am so excited about your reading, because the Cayman and the Poppy, this card, can you see it also says dreams? What this card literally indicates is that a dream of yours is about to come true. So this is a pretty exciting card. It really is. I am very fascinated by the fact that we have Isa, the rune of ice, of standstill, sitting here as well, and I'm not yet sure exactly what that is really indicating for us here, because ice as a rune tends to suggest that something isn't moving forwards. Now it may be that this is a dream that you have been waiting for a long time, like it was a dream that felt like it was frozen in time, and you really honestly thought it would never happen. And suddenly it does, because we're asking, what is this change that you don't see coming in the near future? I just think we better dive in and draw more cards, but I cannot tell you how excited I am for you, because this just feels, you know, pretty wow, really. To get that card is really something else. So let's ask, may we please have information please for Pile 1. We are asking for Pile 1. We are asking what change is coming that they just did not see coming, and something that's coming in the near future, please. I am seeing actually those 2. Let's go with those and see what we have. So you have the Mirror. How interesting. I'm going to place these along the bottom, I think, actually. We have the mirror. Oh, we have anima mundi. We have gnosis. I'm not sure if that's quite how you pronounce it. I've always said gnosis. Oh, and the vow. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. There is something arriving that comes with a serious commitment. Gosh, a really big commitment going on here. Your reading is like so interesting, reading number one. This is a reading that is speaking of destiny, of literally of timing, of destiny. Something is about to happen. A dream is about to come true. It's very exciting. I sort of feel like it's standing right in front of you though, which is really interesting. You know, when you look in the mirror, you know, how many times do we really look honestly into a mirror? How many times do we really see what we're looking at? It's really interesting. I feel like there's something right in front of you, and that's why we have the rune of standstill. So we're going to need to draw a lot more cards, and I'm actually going to dive straight into some tarot cards here for you. There's something right in front of you that you're either not grasping or not seeing, or it could be that something that is right in front of you, you know when the penny drops and you suddenly see it, it's kind of reminded of those kind of films, you know, really those kind of romance films where you're kind of like really getting on with your very best friend kind of thing, and then suddenly it's like you realize this is actually the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. It's kind of like a When Harry Met Sally kind of moment. If you've not seen that film, it's a great film. I can really recommend it. But yeah, one of those moments when you just realize, look, this is the right person, or this is the right something. It's something you feel with a real passion. And I think there's going to be a realization. I think this is the real biggie that's about to happen, that you just don't see it coming, because I actually think it's almost, I think it might be there around you already. Let's just look at your cards, your tarot cards here. So we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Hanged Man, we have the Moon, and the Queen of Coins. Oh, look at that, the Two of Cups. How interesting is that? Okay, yeah. I'm going back to that little story I've just told, that connection to When Harry Met Sally. It's kind of like, I mean, look at this sort of like mirroring the, you know, two sides of the same coin. I mean, we've got so much celebration here. What we've also got though is we're seeing you cross a bridge. We're seeing you realize something. I truly think the change that you don't see coming is when you have a major realization that someone or something around you is absolutely kind of, I don't know, it's like part of your destiny, part of your, it's one of those moments that I think it is literally like you wake up suddenly. The Cayman and Poppy is really interesting because the Cayman is like an alligator type of alligator, and the alligator of this type, it sleeps in like a dream time a lot of the time, and it only ever wakes up when it's kind of needing to go and basically catch something, to catch its prey. And so I feel like you're going to get a sudden realization, reading number one, that someone or something, I do think for many of you it could be a someone, you're going to get a real realization of this role, that there's some aspect of them that you've just never seen before. It's a very positive, actually, it's a very positive, it's not a negative realization, it's a positive one. It's like you actually want to make a commitment. This is about destiny, and it's about desire. It's a dream come true. Yeah. What's really interesting is This is really fascinating because we have the Hanged Man and Isa as well. I feel like it, honestly, I think it's going to stop you in your tracks. Literally, it will be that moment of so there's two kind of messages coming through here, and this is with the moon. I'm seeing these two sides here again, and the mirror, two sides of something. Okay, so I think for some of you, someone you already know that you hang out with on a regular basis or whatever, suddenly you have a realization of the strength of your connection, of your love, your connection. For others, I think the change that you don't see coming in the near future will be actually the coming together, maybe at a family event, like a christening or an engagement or a wedding or a something, or a gathering of friends. Suddenly, that moment when you look across the room and you just suddenly see that person, you get talking, one of those moments when your eyes meet and you just know, and it's this, oh my goodness me, I'm looking in the mirror at this other side of the coin. This is the someone, this is the something that I have been waiting for. So I think it's either a shift in your perspective, your perception, whereby I think maybe there's a shift in your perception anyway, in terms of you didn't think this was actually going to come true. For some of you, it's a change. You see somebody in the realness of who they are, and it's like, oh wow. I mean, it's just so gorgeous. It's really sweet. The Queen of Coins, it's like, oh wow. You know, I mean, again, look at the way she holds this coin. It's like to have and to hold. You know, if you are already in a really, really happy and flourishing relationship, truly, honestly, this reading might not be the right one for you, in which case you might want to check out one of the others. Unless, of course, you're kind of cross-watching for somebody else. Or maybe if your relationship has been going through a rocky patch and you suddenly recommit to your vows. Or indeed, I'm not getting a massive flavour of this, but I was going to say maybe if you're going through a rocky patch and you realise it's not for you, but it's not got that feel. This is the coming together of something. This is the seeing somebody, kind of almost like warts and all, with the Hanged Man. It literally is. Do you know what? Warts and all, you know, you're the person I want to commit to. It's just got that feeling of destiny, of timing. Yeah, like this person is the mirror of your soul. You know, when you look, they say, don't they, when you look into somebody's eyes, look at these guys looking into one another's eyes. When you look into someone's eyes and it's like, it's the mirror of their soul. This is where you guys look together, look into each other's eyes, and you just know, you just realize. I mean, this is a dream come true. I do personally think that it is actually a love connection. So yeah, maybe if you've been having a tough time, or you've been dating someone for a while, you're in a good relationship, but it's that moment of commitment where, yeah, maybe they come and propose to you. But that's what we're seeing here. This is a relationship reading through and through, pile one. It really, really is. And it's just beautiful. It's like, wow, you know, just, it is a dream come true. Almost like this moment comes out of nowhere as well with the Rune of Ice. It's quite interesting, standstill. But part of this with the Hanged Man, you see, I feel this stops you in your tracks. You know, like when you're like, oh, wow. You know, I've kind of read about this stuff. I've seen this stuff in the movies, and I, you know, didn't believe it would ever happen like that. Yeah, I just do. I think it stops you in your tracks. I do think you may meet at a social gathering. You could be introduced by friends, or it could be, as I said, a friend, and suddenly you just realize that this is way more than just friendship. But yeah, this is stopping you in your tracks. Now, our question was a change that you don't see coming in the near future. Now, I don't know what kind of timings we're being offered, but this is what we've asked for in the new future, in the near future, well, it is a new future for you guys. So yeah, destiny, the timing of things. And you know, with the Gnosis card, it's like it's a felt experience. It's not in your head. It's that moment of realization because you feel it through and through. Yeah, and I think the loyalty as well. Because again, we've got a mirroring of these two beautiful dogs sitting next to this person. It's like, yeah, two souls coming together at the right time. The timing here is really impeccable. And it's warm, it's emotional. It's beautiful, it's a bit dreamlike, really. I think, you know, with the poppy. I mean, poppies, people have harvested opium for for a long, long time from poppies. It's that dreamlike state. That moment almost coming out of a sleep and waking up. I just think this is gorgeous. I just think this is absolutely beautiful, pile one. I don't think I need to say any more. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm loving your reading. This is so... The power of it is just really sudden. When it comes, you'll know. And it's coming soon. It's in the near future. The change that you didn't see coming. I think part of the biggest change in this is the strength and the power of the emotion. You might find it times in with the moon cycles as well. Either a new moon, I mean, we're seeing a crescent moon here, but the new moon is often a time when things start, and sometimes the full moon is when things are illuminated for us. We see something very clearly, we're shown something. But destiny, timing, love, the intense felt experience of real true love, like looking at the windows, it's like looking into each other's eyes, the windows of the soul, the mirror, the partner. It's a beautiful reading. I am ever so thrilled for you, because it does feel as though the depth of this, the intensity of this is, you just didn't see it coming. You didn't think you would feel that, that strength of emotion so suddenly, so immediately. It's like, wonderful, just wonderful. Beautiful souls, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for bringing your energy into this reading. And I am just so thrilled for you. I truly am. Beautiful souls, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for all of you who give back through the super thanks in the comments as well. You are all truly appreciated. Thank you for all of you who are also with me on Patreon, where I do my all zodiac sign readings. Just thank you guys for being part of the Moon Magic community. And if you are subscribed, don't forget to add yourself to my subscriber email list so that you can be in my prize draw to win a free private reading or a pack of oracle cards. And also, of course, if you are subscribed, don't forget to press the little bell icon so you get all of my readings as soon as I post them. Tons and tons of love. This is just a stunning pile one. Thank you so much for being here. Hey pile two, welcome. You have Sawello. This is the rune of wholeness, which tends to indicate a particular path you need to follow, like a particular direction to go in. Also very much stepping up into the very biggest and best version of you, which is really interesting. Alongside the skunk and magnolia, this is your primary card, your first card. Now this is a card of protection. It's very interesting because magnolia is a really ancient tree, and it has these beautiful large flowers. The skunk, protection. Skunks are able to protect themselves because they can send off an odor that actually will put other people or other predators off from approaching it. So it's very protected. Interestingly enough, it can also attract what it wants to it. It kind of understands how to both attract and to repel, which is really interesting. Now you have that pathway you must follow. So in our readings, we are asking about a change that you don't see coming, and something in the near future as well. So may we have information, please, for pile 2 about a change that they don't see coming. A change that pile 2 does not see coming in the near future. May we please ask about this? It's actually that one, I think. Okay, what do we have? Wow, I just do not believe this. Okay, this is just something else, because these 2 cards both came out in reading 1. Now, I really shuffle my cards when I put things, when I use a pack in between readings, I put them in different places through the pack, and then I shuffle really, really well. Both of these cards, Anima Mundi and Gnosis, came out in reading 1. Now, what they're talking about is destiny. It's a point of destiny, a point of karmic happenings. And this is really interesting. Look at the card of the mystic, and then we have the mother as well. Now this is very interesting, having the card of the mother with the skunk and magnolia. Protection. Okay. I feel like, super souls, that somebody is either going to step in and protect you, or you are going to step in or step up and protect someone else. However you look at it, you're stepping up, you're emerging, you're becoming like the butterfly that unfolds, spreads its wings. Yeah, look at the way the mother here is like a nest with this pearl here. Really feels like a beautiful nest. Can't say that you leave the nest as such, but I feel something emerges. It's like that butterfly emerging from the cocoon, or you find your pathway, you find your calling, you find there's something really purposeful that is about to happen. It's very interesting with this skunk energy of both repelling and attracting. I'm very mindful of that. Let's draw tarot cards and see what else we're shown for you. Beautiful pile 2. So, I'm seeing this card first. A change that pile 2 are not seeing coming in the future. How interesting. You have the 8 of Swords. A change that pile 2 do not see coming in the near future, please. A change that pile 2 do not see coming. It's interesting, these cards have shown themselves to us first. So we have the 5 of Cups, and then we have the 8 of Swords. That is very, very interesting. Okay, what else do we have here? So we have the 9 of Pentacles, we have the King of Wands, and we have the 7 of Cups. And the King of Wands, yeah, I think somebody is stepping in to assist you, actually. They're going to assist you to transform in some way, shape or form. Yeah, you're rising. You're emerging, you're rising. Now, this could be in a variety of different areas of your life. So, yes, choices, choices, choices here. 7 of Cups. Reading 2, people. Firstly, I just need to say, this is super, super lovely, because we're seeing you emerge. We're seeing you rise. We're seeing you succeed. We're seeing you coming out of this in the near future with this change that you don't see coming. We're seeing you honestly feeling so good about it. It's like you're radiant. You become radiant. You become peaceful, calm, radiant, joyous. Someone is coming in to assist you. That's absolutely the case. Now, this is a point in destiny. It's really interesting with this card here, Anima Mundi. I mean, it really is. It's that moment in time where something has to happen. Now, this is very interesting. If you were drawn to reading 1 as well as reading 2, then there may be some connections here for you. But just for now, let us just focus entirely on what may be happening here for you, because this is very distinct. I think that there is a situation very specifically around you where you have been kind of struggling. There have been disappointments, things haven't worked out. You have actually felt very much as if you've been kept in the dark as well, as if there was something in the way, almost of your ability, like the law of attraction. Almost as if energetically there's just been a series of disappointments, or there's just been something, maybe even historically, maybe to do with your home, your family. Looking back, I'm seeing this person look back over the past. Something that's gone wrong, something that got broken. And honestly, it's been really hard to recover from it. It's been really hard to feel like you could ever be in charge of your own choices again. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, it's just, it's been really, really quite a tough call here. Someone is coming in to assist you in your emergence, to come through and out the other side. Now, I'm kind of wanting to be a little bit specific, but there's more than one message coming through here. And hence we've got these different areas of your world. You know, for some of you, maybe there's been a block to abundance. For some of you, there's been a block in relationships. For some of you, there's been family stuff going on. But something hasn't been working out. And I think, you know, it reached a point where I think you've begun to wonder whether that would ever happen. Now, somebody's coming into your world who is going to assist you. It's really interesting. It's like they believe in you. They come to your aid. They are coming in as a protector. I do feel like it's kind of like the energy of your kind of knight in, it's not exactly your knight in shining armor, but your knight, it's that knight who's going to come in and defend you, stand up for you. This is somebody who has your back. I mean, it's non-gender specific, but it's somebody who has a massive investment in seeing you shine. This is someone who wants to see you succeed. This is someone who wants to see you flourish. This is someone who wants to see you emerge, transform, evolve, become your highest and best self. That's what we're really being shown here. I am definitely seeing the energy of someone coming in who believes in you with a passion. Now, for some of you, it could be to do with a family situation. We've got this castle here, you know, it's that saying, an Englishman's home is his castle. For some of you, it could be a working scenario. For some of you, it could be personal or love. For some of you, it could be recovery from something, like rising like the phoenix from the ashes. But what is coming in that you don't see changing, or that you didn't see coming, the change you don't see coming, pile 2, is it's you rising. It's you finding your own equilibrium, your own personal choice, freedom. Yeah, I'm just honestly, I'm seeing you rise. I'm seeing you shine. I'm seeing you flourish. I'm seeing you, but in the most peaceful way. There's a humbleness here. There's a radiant. Do you know, I just keep saying radiant. If any of you guys have actually been trying to become pregnant, then that may well happen for you. If you've been trying and trying and trying, and you honestly didn't think that was actually ever going to happen, I think this is the change you're going to see happening in the near future. In the same way, if we think of the pregnancy as an analogy for something that you've wanted to birth into the world, I think you're going to see it birth. I think you're going to see that start to take shape. But with help and support, someone coming in who's got your back, who's your biggest fan, your biggest supporter. This is someone who wants to protect you. They want to look after you. They want to, you know, they want to nurture you. At the same time, they really are supporting you in being your best, the best version of you. They want you to emerge. I mean, this person is really cool for you with a passion. You know, whether this is a work connection or whether it is a personal connection or whatever the scenario, because we've seen several different areas of life. It's a general reading. But it's like that pregnancy. It's like if you've been waiting to make something happen, someone's coming in to assist you with this. And they really, really, really want you to succeed. I kind of want to draw some more cards. I'm just so kind of intrigued. I mean, it seems absolutely gorgeous and adorable, but I want to draw some more cards. Who is this person? May we have some more information about this person? Let's see what we are shown. I'm going to use the same tarot pack. Okay. Right, let's do that. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords. Okay, so we're seeing this is somebody who's absolutely wants to move forwards with you. Page of Coins. How interesting. Yeah, look, they're offering you something. And then we have the Nine of Swords. How interesting. Okay, I'm going to draw more. Yeah, I do feel this is a bit of a knight in shining armour. I think it's someone who realises what you've been through. They realise, I kind of said you guys have been through a tough time, as if there's been stuff going on that there's almost like from a law of attraction perspective, you've almost felt as though it was getting in the way of you being able to walk the pathway that you want to. This is somebody who really understands. This is someone who understands you. They understand your depth of feeling. They understand. Yeah, they understand where you've come from. Do you know, they may share really similar experiences. They may have had some quite difficult challenges to face in their life, and they've either overcome them themselves, or there's something like they identify with where you've come from. They identify with what you're doing. As I said, they've got your back. They want you to rise and they want you to shine. May we have more information, please, for pile 2, please. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at those. Let's have a look at these cards for you. Another Knight. Look at this. And then the Hanged Man. Yeah. Absolutely. How beautiful. It's fascinating because the Hanged Man came out in pile 1 as well. I'm only going to just voice that. That may not be for everyone. If you were not drawn to it instinctively, then it's not for you. It will not, because it was very specific. But actually, if you were, then go there. It might be really relevant to you. So, yeah, this is your knight in shining armor. This is somebody who comes in and they are really, really, really dedicated to assisting you. They want you to rise, they want you to shine, they believe in you. Yeah, I feel like what they see in you is they see the very best in you. They see all of your potential. They see everything that you are capable of manifesting, and they want to support you 1000%. Yeah, they're really committed to helping you to move forwards, helping you to emerge, to evolve. It is as if you have been kept in a slightly stalemate or a stuck position by something. And they really get it. You know, they understand it. They identify with your situation. Either they've been through a ton of shit as well, basically, and there's a mutual identification, or they're one of those people that's incredibly good at processing stuff that's difficult, and because they're really good at processing it, they come in with their own wealth and depth of experience here. But it does feel like a knight or knightess in shining armor. They're coming in with a passion, a belief in you. They're very clear about their commitment and their dedication to assist you. They genuinely don't think that anything should be holding you back. It's like the path you must follow, your calling, your purpose. I actually do think that there's something you have been trying to manifest, and you've maybe been unsure about it, or there have been hiccups along the way, or just stuff going on, you know, and it's hard to manifest sometimes. It really is, and to keep your energy really clean. This is someone who's coming in with a dedicated passion for you to grow and evolve and emerge. They want to see you succeed. And they kind of have that belief in you. It's lovely. It's absolutely beautiful. They have such a belief in you. You know, they just don't see you as somebody who should ever be held back. There's a real sense of loyalty, of strength here. Pile 2, this is a beautiful reading. There is a resonance with reading 1 if that spoke to you, but that was very specific in its nature of relationship, and I'm not going to say any more. Beautiful souls, whatever you've been struggling to bring forth, the change that you don't see coming in the near future is someone who's coming in to help you, to protect you, to support you, to have your back, to help you with the law of attraction, to help you with what you are creating, what you are making, who you are being, for you to step up and be the best version of you. We're seeing you emerge. We're seeing you, you know, flying from the nest, as it were, but flying from the nest with somebody giving you all the backup that you could ever have dreamed of and wanted. Yeah, whoever this is, and whether it is a personal, intimate relationship, a love relationship, a partner, it could even be an existing partner who really steps up, or somebody coming in a more practical business kind of way, or a family way, or a friendship way, however you look at it. They are coming in here with, I think they also have, it's really interesting, they have quite a good overview. You know, like sometimes when you can't see the woods for the trees, when you've got just stuff going on, and again, it's really hard to maintain your focus on the different things you're trying to manifest. And then suddenly someone comes along and they're really, really good at helping you to be focused and helping you to ultimately to keep your energy on track, because they're really quite good at this. So instead of feeling like you're being knocked off balance, this is somebody who keeps you, builds you up, bigs you up. That's another thing, just bigs you up. They really are really big time. You know, this is like your number one fan in whatever area of your life hasn't been working out, and it just lifts you, it helps you on your way in just such an amazing way. Pile 2, I feel this is your reading. I don't think we need to do any more drawing of cards. So this is the change that you don't see coming, but it's coming, and it's coming in the near future. This is what we are being shown. I'm loving your reading, and I wish you just so many blessings in terms of the different areas of manifestation that I think you're going to be able to really pull together, especially with Anima Mundi here, you know, that being able to literally pull stuff together, and because you're going to grow, you're going to thrive, you're going to flourish, you know. This is just, yeah, it's that radiance. So whatever you want to birth into the world, you're going to get exactly the help, the right kind of help you need to make it possible. Thank you so much for joining me, Pile 3. I'm absolutely over the moon for you. Thank you so much for all of you who leave comments, and also for all of you who give back through the super thanks in the comments. That's really lovely of you. Thank you also all of you for liking, sharing, subscribing. It really does help to support the channel, and it helps me to continue to put a ton of free stuff into the world. Thank you all of you who are also with me on Patreon, which is where I do my all zodiac sign readings. And beautiful souls, if you are subscribed and you want to be in my monthly prize draw to win a free private reading or a pack of oracle cards, if you add yourself to my my subscriber email list, I'll put the link in the description box and in the comments for you. You can do that. And of course, if you would like to make sure you never ever miss a reading, if you subscribe, press the little bell icon as well, and that way everything should come into your stream as soon as I upload. So beautiful souls, thank you for joining me. I am thrilled. This is such an upgrade of your life. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Hey pile 3, welcome to your reading, and thank you so much for joining me. So with Raccoon and Sycamore, along with the rune of the Self, this is Manas, and Berkana, the rune of growth. This is a card of curiosity, okay, and about being rewarded for curiosity as well. I feel that your reading is saying to you already very clearly, these are your first two runes and your first card, that we are asking about a change that's coming to you that you don't see coming, unexpected, you don't see it coming in the near future. This is about you trying something new. It's doing something you've never done before, okay, completely new. And interestingly enough, it actually leads to something else. It's leading to something that is really quite big. But it's like you didn't see it coming. Honestly, you wouldn't have thought that you would be trying something completely different. And then, my goodness me, it takes off. It takes you in a direction that could really lead to a whole new phase of your life. So this is trying something new, doing something new. May we have information, please? What change? I'm going to take the top and the bottom of those. What change that reading 3 don't see coming is happening in the near future? And I'm seeing that's your other card there. So we have the thread. Okay, great stuff. Yeah, you really weren't expecting this. Okay, we then have the kiss. How interesting. This is going to be such a good fit for you. Okay. This is like when you go and do something, and you may even try something new. Like when you go and you get a temporary job or something because you just need some cash and whatever thing, an extra job or something like an evening class or something, and it just like it takes off. You suddenly go and you think, oh wow, I absolutely love this. This is trying something completely new, and it's really interesting. It kind of becomes a bit of an answer to your prayers, really. Okay, it really does bring you some unexpected, benefits. It's something that you just would not have expected to happen or emerge. Let's draw a ton more cards for you, beautiful souls. But yeah, this is you just trying something, reaching out for something, or that moment when when something comes along and your life changes forever, and it can be like something that is seemingly quite small or unexpected, but it changes the course of your world. It's kind of, I don't know, it's almost like if you were let's say you go shopping. This is a really silly example, but I'll use it because it's kind of like in my mind, really. It's coming through as an example. It's like suddenly let's say you're in a supermarket and you decide you're actually just called in to get one particular thing, and then something catches your eye and you go down a completely different aisle that you didn't intend to go down, and you bump into somebody and you have a conversation, and it changes, the conversation then leads to something else that leads to something else, and it changes the course of your life forever. And it all seemed to sort of like happen around that moment when you were, on your way back home, and you thought, oh, I need that one thing, I'll just call in and pick it up. And, you end up doing something different, and suddenly everything just happens. Yeah. I do think curiosity is involved though, which is really interesting. Like maybe you see something and you are curious, so you look a little deeper, or something pops up and you think, oh, I'll just check that out, or oh, that would interest me. I haven't done that before, or I haven't seen that before. So something comes along and it literally punches a hole in your world. It's like it's bringing you the rainbow from a place where, yeah, it gives you like a new thread of colour in your tapestry, the web you are weaving, and it is such a good fit for you. Yeah, it's like someone phoning and saying, hey, do you want to come out tonight? You know, I got some tickets, somebody couldn't come, but hey, I thought you might enjoy it. I know it's not necessarily your thing, but would you come too? You go and suddenly something happens and something happens. And it's the best fit ever. May we have information for pile 3. What is this change that pile 3 are not seeing coming in the very near future, please? What is this happening to pile 3 in the near future, please? May we ask for pile 3 in the near future? That is your card. Okay, so we have the Magician. There is your first card. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the 10 of Swords. How interesting. And then we have the 7. Okay. Yeah, you definitely are not seeing this one coming. Okay, this is really, really interesting. Let me move your cards along a little bit so we can see as much of them as is possible, because I want to get this one in as well. Your reading is just fascinating, pile 3, because, you know, I've kind of said be curious, okay? Trying something different, doing something different. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing you actually literally navigate your way. It's almost like something isn't working for you, curiously enough, and you decide to take a different approach or try something different. It's your curiosity that wins here. Yeah, it's really, really interesting. I kind of feel I need to draw even more cards for you. But I do feel there's two things. On the one hand, I could say try something different because something isn't actually working for you. But I actually feel that circumstances are going to make that happen. You know, sometimes the Knight of Swords is a card in its really archetypal energy that basically kind of says that the universe is going to create a point of change for you. The universe is going to create a point where you sort of have to do something else, really. And because you have to do something else, or you have to do it differently, you have to respond to something, it actually moves it along. It probably would have just stayed as it was. You know, when you're kind of like rubbing along nicely or you're ticking over, it's not really giving you a thriving life. It's not really working for you. But actually something comes along that creates a scenario where you need to step into something new, try something new, go a different route, and it turns out to be the best thing ever. I kind of want us to ask for more information though. What is this about? I mean, may we have some indications as to, I mean, how might pile 3 see this coming? What might this be about for pile 3, please? May we have information, please? May we have information for pile 3? What is this change? How is it coming about? What's taking place? What's going on? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have the 6 of Wands, so we have a card of victory. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Look at you riding the waves here. We then have the Four of Swords. Ace of Cups and the Lovers. Whoa. Okay. How interesting. Okay, what you did not see coming. Now, the card of the Lovers is in essence a card of choice. But you have the Ace of Cups as well. Gosh, these three readings, all of them indicate someone assisting you, or I say assisting, every reading, somebody entering your world who helps to change something for you. They're very different readings, so I don't want to say too much, but I feel with this card of the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, something's coming into your world. I think it's a circumstance that gives you a victory. Okay. It also gives you a get out card, or a way out of something, or a way to a new place of prosperity where there's no more conflict. Something is coming into your world that creates the change that you want. Something in the near future is coming into your world that will resolve something in your world that currently isn't feeling right. Okay, something that feels restricting, like you're in the dark, you're underground, you're feeling as if you can't quite move forwards, or you can't quite see the direction that you want to go in, or you're not certain about something, or you're feeling overloaded by something. We have the Ten of Swords here. However we look at this, different scenarios. If you're being kept in the dark about something and therefore you don't feel empowered, I think curiosity will lead you to discover what you need to see to be able to change that. But it's quite likely, I don't think it's pure curiosity on your part, it's quite likely that someone will show you or give you a piece of information that will shift that scenario forwards. If in your world you're feeling as though something isn't moving forwards, or you're going to see the end of that, something will happen that will create that shift for you. But it's going to come in a very unexpected way. This is what I want to say. And it definitely has a flavour of victory about it. Yeah, unexpected. With the Magician as well, the Magician can be a little bit trickstery. Little bit of trickster energy, you know, when something life can throw us a curveball and it turns out to be the best thing in the world after the event. But what we're seeing is your liberation from a situation, your freedom, your liberation. Wow. Love for some of you, absolutely. For some of you, this is love. Out of a conflicting, challenging scenario whereby, I don't know, maybe someone comes along and they assist you to move through and out of a circumstance that's not okay. It's like if you're in a really challenged relationship and someone comes along and assists you in moving away from that. I'm going to draw even more cards for you, actually, even more. I'm so curious about this reading. I feel that your circumstances, because it's a general reading, your circumstances are going to be so unique to you. Please don't be afraid of doing something differently. Don't be afraid of stepping away from something. Don't be afraid of, walking away from something. If for any of you a different choice, a different route is offered to you, because we're seeing you on the verge of a new phase of life. Berkana, this is a new beginning. It's a rune of growth. May we have more information, please, about pile 3, please? What is this change that is about to happen? I can see it's coming in on the outside of your world. Something will happen that will create that potential avenue for you. Your reading is kind of saying something will happen. Don't be afraid to go there. Don't be afraid to test it out, to try it out. Don't worry about it. Just go there. Just do it. Just have a go. Don't be fearful, because this is absolutely going to bring things back into balance. It's going to level your world out. You're going to basically be rewarded for your ability to respond to something by doing it differently or stepping away from something. May we have more information? Okay, that flew out. And what do we have here? So we have the Three of Cups is your first card. May we have information, please, for pile 3? What is all this about? What's this change coming? There we go. Okay. Three of Cups and the Emperor. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. No, sorry, it's not the 9, it's the 4. Okay, I apologize. That's me not reading my Roman numerals properly. So we have Three of Cups, 2 4s. How interesting. We have the Emperor and we have the 4 of Pentacles, and then we have the Death card. Okay, how interesting. So this reading is saying don't cling to the past. Don't cling to the familiar ways of doing something. Take a risk. If you're invited out into a social occasion, take a risk. If you're working on something and you want to try something different, take the risk. This is absolutely about you stepping up in the face of something. Don't hold on to any sense of your, I almost want to say security. Isn't that interesting? But yeah, old ways of seeing things, old ways of doing things, anything that would have previously limited you. Yeah, step up. Step up, step out, step up and step out. Yeah, we're seeing, so I'm not knowing here from your reading exactly what's going to be given to you or offered to you. But what I do see, and it could come in the form of it could be a bit trickstery, but I am seeing an opportunity being given to you, and it means doing something different, trying something different, going to something different. And circumstances are such that the timing of it will be orchestrated for you. It's this with Kairos. It's like this incredible sense of parallel universes. It's almost like when two parallel universes collide, and in that moment you could live in either one of those universes and you have a choice. It's like you can choose which way to go. Don't cling to the old one, step into the new. With the Death card, you are really, really being given an opportunity for some kind of a rebirth, a new phase of growth. It's deeply personal to you. And yeah, you're not going to see this coming because something is going to happen. And as I said, for some people it will be like oh wow, this is just manifested, where did that come from? But for others it may come in a little bit of a trickstery type energy, something that gets, that isn't necessarily running smoothly. A bit like that scenario I gave you of going to the shops and somehow then you weren't expecting to do that. Maybe you're in a really mad rush and you're on your way home and you get the call and someone says, look, could you we've run out of everything, could you just pick that up? And you think, I really haven't got time for this, but I'll do it. And you do it, and it's then something catches your eye or you bump into somebody. So it's something that could be quite mundane and quite ordinary, or it could be something where someone invites you to something. But whatever it is, it creates this point of potential. something happens within that time and space, and it is as if two universes collide. And within that time and space, there is an opportunity to try something new. You randomly bump into somebody, pile 3, and they say, oh, do you know, I was just thinking of going to such and such tonight. Do you fancy joining me? And you think, oh, I'm knackered. I was picking up this or whatever. Do it. Do the something that's different, because it's bringing something to an end that's been stopping you from feeling like you can move forwards. And I do, yeah, it may well be somebody that offers you something, an opportunity, a circumstance. Be curious, try stuff on. Don't cling to the old, because amidst all of those circumstances, big or little, something is being offered to you that will create a monumental new, it's building something new for the future that's significant. Okay. I kind of feel that's probably all we need to say. Yours is a reading where I feel like I could just keep on drawing more and more and more cards, but I don't feel we're being given the definitive, specific something. Probably because actually in reality, you know, this is a general reading, and that tiny little mundane, tiny window of opportunity, that opening, for some of you it could be big, but for many I think it will just be an everyday occurrence. And because of that everyday occurrence, it would be, we can't pinpoint, you know, thousands of individual moments of detail. Sometimes it's very clear in a reading as to how something will come, like a letter or a communication. We're not getting that here. What we're being shown here is that something will come and you're being asked to seize the moment. Because within that moment, one thing will lead to another thing, will lead to another thing. And even if it feels a bit tumultuous or a little bit, it's that trickster energy, unexpected, it's leading to something of great, great benefit for you and building you a very, very new future. Indeed, I believe something that is going on around you that possibly you've kind of struggled a bit with will actually be... you'll find your way through it and out of it, because there'll be an alternative. And yeah, for some of you, if love is on your agenda, you might find that just when you thought everything was at a complete standstill in love, that actually some random connection with somebody, some random trip in a supermarket or whatever it could be, somehow leads you to a place where you actually have that new beginning. But this is creating a big new phase in your world. So it's something that was unexpected for you, that you get the rewards for your capacity to be curious and to test the waters and discover. And honestly, it's going to be such a good fit for you. It will literally be like an answer to your prayers, and it will change significantly, I would say, a very, very large part of your world in a beautiful, beautiful way. Pile 3. I love your reading. I absolutely love the energy of your reading. Is very, very clear. Even if we're not being given the details, the energy of your reading is so, so clear. Beautiful pile 3. Thank you so, so much, all of you, for being here and for joining me, and thank you for your comments, and thank you all of you who give back through the super thanks in the comments. You are really appreciated. And of course, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. It really helps me to keep on putting free stuff into the world like these readings. And thank you to all of you who are on Patreon as well. It's another site that I use where I do my all zodiac sign readings. Super souls, if you are a subscriber here and you want to be in my draw every month to potentially win a free private reading and a pack of oracle cards, if you scroll down, you'll be able to find a link so you can add yourself to my subscriber email list. That would be super lovely to have you on that list, and watch out for the videos where I announce the winners. If you also are subscribing, if you press the little bell icon as well, then hopefully you will never ever miss any of my readings as soon as I upload them. Super souls, thank you so much for being here. Tons and tons of love to you.